Hello, thank you so much for clicking on this video. How are you today? If this is your very first time to come across this channel, my name is BD, but you can call me Auntie BD. I do DIYs, I talk about relatable issues, and I talk about personal development, wanting to be better than the way we were yesterday. That's the goal, right? If these are topics that you are interested in, please subscribe to my channel. I'm a growing content creator, and you subscribing to my channel will do me a great deal of good. So thank you so much in advance. In today's video, I want to talk about 6 things you shouldn't share with your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend. Yeah, very controversial topic, right? Yeah, because it's often encouraged that we shouldn't keep anything between us and our spouse. We should share everything with them. So why is it important to keep secret for your spouse? And is this biblical? As Christians, we have to try everything but the Bible. Is it okay to keep secrets from your spouse? I also want to hear your opinion, so comment down below what you think. Is it okay to keep secret from your spouse? Okay, let's go to the Bible first of all. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 11 verse 13, a talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth matters. Let me take that again in like our normal English. It's gossip reveals secrets, but he that is loyal covers matter, conceals matter. He or she doesn't share. So we find that it is okay to keep secret, not to open up everything, set boundaries, and don't reveal everything to everyone. But is it also biblical to keep some things away from your spouse? Let's answer that question from the book of Judges. The Bible says Samson was a prophet and he had 7 locks that gave him power. That was the secret to his strength. He was sent as a deliverer to help deliver the children of Israel from the hands of the Philistines. The man can kill 10,000 people with just a jaw of bone. And the Bible said the secret to this power was the locks in his hair. So he fell in love with this girl called Delilah, obviously madly in love, and she wanted to know the secret to his power. She insisted that he told her, and he actually told her, and that was the beginning of his downfall. So now we see now that loving someone doesn't necessarily mean you should share your secret with that person, because Samson really loved Delilah and he wanted to prove to her that he loved her. But there are some secrets that you should not share. They are not necessary. Why do you have to share them? Love is not a prerequisite to share secrets. Love does not equal to sharing secrets. Okay, let's look at this from another perspective, the feminine perspective. Abigail was a wife to Nabal, and Nabal was a very greedy and brutish man. He sent his sheep and his servants to the forest, to the wilderness to graze. David was running away from Saul, and he helped Nabal's servant to take care of the animals from wildlife and other people and other predators. And at the end of that season, there was a lot of food and drinks, and Nabal was celebrating. So David sent word to Nabal to please also send some of the goodies to him because he helped. But Nabal's response was, I didn't ask you to do that thing for me. It is none of my business. If you choose to take care of my sheep, that is your business. I'm not sending you nothing. David was so angry and was on his way to go and kill Nabal. But Abigail, his wife, overheard the whole conversation, and she went behind her husband without telling him, and she went to intercept David with lots of drinks and good things, and David received them and turned away from killing her husband Nabal. So you see that a little secret will hurt and can even preserve a man's life. So women have to be wise and know when to intercept without even telling them, keeping a little secret from them without telling them, but at the end of the day preserve their life. That's wisdom. So now let's get to business. Here are 6 things, I think, personal opinion, that you shouldn't share with your husband. Tell me what you think down below about my opinion. And if there's anyone you want to add to it, please comment down below. And make sure you watch this video to the end, because the last of it all is my favorite. Don't share that with your husband. Your spouse, don't share it. Yes. So number 1 thing you shouldn't share with your husband is your personal secrets. What do I mean by personal secrets? Every lady should have that secret. Not because it is too heavy to share, but because it helps you set boundaries for yourself. It makes you aware of yourself and measure your sense of responsibility and accountability and self-discipline. You just want to be in control of some certain areas of your life, setting that boundaries so that nobody gets into that place. That is you setting boundary and protecting yourself. So every lady should have a secret that they just keep to themselves and not share with anyone, including their spouse. The number 2 secret you shouldn't share with your spouse is the secret that someone confides in you not to share with anyone. Someone comes to you and say, don't tell anybody this thing I want to tell you. Keep it to yourself. They trust you enough to tell you that thing. Please don't tell your spouse. Respect that person's secret and keep it to yourself. Let no relationship in this world make you share that secret that someone asks you not to share with anybody. Keep it to yourself. Yes, number 3, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me on this one, but that's my opinion. So number 3, don't share how much you have in your account. Have a private account and don't share how much you have, especially if your spouse is a big spender. If he's the kind of person that doesn't know how to save and it's like, bring the money, let's spend it right away. If anytime he finds out you have money, he keeps making demand or one problem coming, he needs money and he wants you guys to spend all the money, just know that that is a sign that you have to have a private account and you have to have a savings that he doesn't need to be aware of. Number 4, don't share big family secrets with your spouse. Something that happened within your family that is a big secret. I don't know what story that I can use to exemplify this scenario, but there are some big controversial issues that have happened in your family that will probably cause your spouse to hate one of your family members. Don't share with him or begin to have some strong opinion about your family. Don't share. It is not necessary. If it will not help the marriage, why are you sharing it with him? Please don't share big family secrets with your spouse. Keep it to yourself. Yeah. Number 5, if there are things that he doesn't like, but you like them or you still do them once in a while, and you know that those things irritates him, he doesn't like them. There are restrictions that he has given to you that you have to follow because you love him. But once in a while, you still like to indulge in those things, but you know that they irritate him. He doesn't have to know. Do your thing and don't tell him. I'm not talking about being unfaithful. I mean, maybe he doesn't want you to talk to someone or go out to somewhere, or it's one naughty habit that you have that you like to indulge in every once in a while. When you do those things while you're working on getting rid of it totally, please don't let him know when you do those things, especially when you know they are going to irritate him. And lastly, I said number 6 was my favorite. Here you've come to that point. Congratulations. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for now? Please, just under this video, you see an inscription that says subscribe. Click on it. The bell sign will appear. Click on it also so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. And so the last but not the least, don't share the number of guys you have slept with your husband. So men are very territorial and very possessive. They are egoistic. They like that their woman belongs to just them and them alone. And they have the wildest imagination. A man's mind can just go wild and can affect his whole disposition and the way he treats you. So don't start telling your husband the body counts you've had. Is it necessary? Ask yourself, is it necessary? Is it necessary? I know you don't want to keep anything from him, right? You want to tell him anything, but what good will he make? What good, what difference will he make? You know, you can tell him those very essential ones, like the ones that you had a real relationship with. But go and start telling your husband the flame that you have on this thing. No, please just keep that to yourself. All those your messy attitude, all those gone wrong relationship that did not amount to anything, that was messy, keep those messy relationship away from him. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I think you'll also find this one up here interesting, so click on it now to watch.